Aladdin, the second of three live-action Disney movies this year.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. Live action Disney. It's the Fresh Prince Genie.
I mean, let's face it, we don't need an Aladdin live-action remake. Heck, we don't even need a Lion King live-action remake. But Disney's making a movie a minute in their quest to rule the world, so here we are. We have a live-action version of Aladdin. Now, this movie is directed by Guy Ritchie, which immediately leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like Guy Ritchie movies. I loved him coming out as a filmmaker. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch are extremely influential for me coming out as a filmmaker. But from that point on, I just don't like his movies. Style over substance, and just I don't like his storytelling. So, but here's the thing. There's a Tim Burton movie I like this year, Dumbo. Now there's a Guy Ritchie movie that I kind of like this year. What's next? A Michael Bay movie I like? I mean, what's next, really? What could you do to make this even a much more weird year for me? This sort of like an alternate parallel universe that's opened up, and I'm all the filmmakers that I don't like are making movies that I actually like, so it's really weird, but I wish 2019 would just cut it out. All right, so it has all the characters and all the things that you love about Aladdin. It has the flying carpet. It has the talking parrot, although no Gilbert Godfrey. It has the Abu. It has the Genie, and it has all the songs. So it has everything that you would expect from a live-action version. It stars Mena Massoud as Aladdin, who does a great job. Naomi Scott, who's absolutely beautiful as Jasmine. Marwan Kazari, who plays the villain, who I'll get to in a little bit. That's Jafar. And then, of course, you have Will Smith as the Genie. So what do you think of when you think of Aladdin from 1992? You think of the Genie, right? Robin Williams. And Will Smith, well, he's got a pretty big lamp to fill. He does have some pretty big shoes to fill. So thankfully, he's not pretending to be Robin Williams. He would crash and burn if he was trying to emulate that performance. Robin Williams was fantastic in this movie, so Will Smith had to do something different. So he brings his own flavor, his own style to the role, and it's a more hipper version of my It's 27 years later, and it's a hipper version of the Genie, and it works. I think it's okay. If you get over the fact that it's not Robin Williams, it works. So I was very happy with the movie. Again, I was surprised. The Guy Ritchie movie I liked, but it had the elements that make you want to like it because it's very familiar. You're just seeing it in live action now as opposed to an animated version. So they do a good job with it. But everyone is really, really good in this movie, including Will Smith. But the one thing that I thought was odd at first was the animation of the Genie. It's a Will Smith look, but it just looks kind of odd. It's a little distorted, but then you realize that it's a puff of smoke. It's mystical. It's supposed to look weird, off. So I'm okay with that. But it's at first, it's a little weird until you kind of make your mind right. So I thought ultimately though the effects were pretty good throughout the movie. Will Smith does a good job. All the actors do a good job, except I did not like Jafar. I think Jafar in the animated version is far more sinister as a villain. In this movie, Jafar is a growling, showing his teeth, and he's just really angry and mad and wants to be number one. Urgh. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. He's not a good villain. He's just a grimacing, growling bad guy, and he just has a superiority complex. He wants to be number one no matter what, So he's, when you call Marty McFly a chicken, what happens? Well, when you call this guy number two, what happens? The same kind of thing, He's got a little button you can press on him. Ultimately, I didn't like that part of it. I think he could have been better, but I like the movie because the movie's we know the story, so it's all the other elements are there. It's just the villain could have been stronger. If you like Aladdin from 1992, and I don't think many people dislike it, I think you're really going to like this movie because it's very true to the story. As far as I can remember, it's been quite a long time since I've seen Aladdin, but now we're going to watch Aladdin this weekend, and I'll be able to see a little bit closer to how faithful they were. But from my memory, it looked very, very faithful. So ultimately, I liked it. Now, I have a friend, Matt Bush, who's making a futuristic version of Aladdin, which, Disney beat him to the punch a bit there. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. So I know Matt's looking forward to seeing Aladdin this weekend, and I think he'll probably enjoy it, but I know he'll have a different take on it because the fact that he's got a movie coming out of his own. But again, this is Disney's quest to rule the world. We have Lion King coming out later this year, or this summer, I should say. Actually, in a couple months, isn't it? Or maybe next month. I don't know. I'm just getting in inundated with movies lately. It's great. We have a lot of great movies coming out right now, and I feel like the year's already over because of Endgame, but yet we still have all these summer movies, so it's upon us, and here we go. So I hope you like this version. I know you're going to go see the movie, so just go ahead and give Disney your money because you're going to do it, and no matter what I say. So just go see the movie, enjoy it. I hope you like this movie review. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow the J. Craig, and we'll see you next time.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. You watch till the end. Thanks, like, and subscribe.